So, welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with your host, Rylee Rabbit. And today we have Ike Taylor, the infamous. How are you doing?
Rylee, how you doing? How you doing? Thanks for the invite.
I appreciate you coming on. That was very sweet of you. Thank you.
No, I appreciate the invite. Thank you.
So, how have you been doing during this Corona time? Because I know you're a busy guy.
Oh man, I'm staying busy mentally. I'm still working out. Still training. Still staying active. Got to do it from the garage, but something is better than nothing, right?
Yeah, you got a nice setup in your garage, though.
Yeah, I got a nice little setup.
Yeah.
Actually, the setup is probably better than what it was, and I'm planning on making it even better. But at the time, I can't complain.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get equipment right now. It took me, I ordered a rower and a stationary bike, and I haven't even received the second one yet. I just got a rower
You
though.
ain't even used it yet, huh?
I've been using the rower. I got to get rid of this arm fat right here. Just been wiggling, so let's get them.
What's that? It's called dieting.
First of all, if you ask, why is everybody on me? If you ask my producer the same thing, everyone's gonna be like, oh, eating right. I'm like, I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I only eat fish and chicken. I only eat veggies. I rarely eat carbs. I barely drink. I'm just a thick girl. I don't really eat that bad.
You know the first thing I tell my people every time they talk about working out with me?
Huh. I'm not working out with you.
Stop eating with your eyes and eat with your stomach.
With my eyes and my stomach. Oh yeah, because when you're full. People overeat. But yeah, I can't say that either.
Not everybody.
I eat small meals all day. It's so funny. People don't know I have a fucked up weird eating disorder. I have this thing called gastro dumping syndrome. We'll talk about that later. It's fucked up. But I literally if I didn't eat good, I would be huge. I would be I'd be morbidly obese. You hear my dogs?
Yeah, I hear the dogs.
They're the mess. One of my other people I'm interviewing next is just got here. That's why, because you was taking forever. Okay. But anyway, so if you guys don't know who Ike Taylor is, he used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You put 12 years in there, right?
Right.
Okay.
A dozen. I call that a dozen.
A dozen? Right? That is a dozen for sure. So, yeah. But you are one of the few people who actually spent time on the same team you got drafted with. So I think that's super dope because, how do you feel about that experience? Would you have tried to preferred to go play on the other teams, or did you like the fact that you were able to play on the same team the whole time?
I didn't know it was special until you start hearing people coming from other teams and start saying how special we was as an organization, a group, the brotherhood. So, you just know what you know. You dumbfounded because you really don't know no better. But then when you get other people coming from other teams, now I understand and see why y'all winning Super Bowls, why y'all winning so much, why y'all so close-knit, because y'all really do care and treat each other like brothers, from different teams. Just people coming from different teams, they always looked at it like it was all about family. Me. And just playing with Pittsburgh, it was more of a we thing.
Yeah, definitely. And I think since I've known you, that's always been a big thing to you. Anytime anyone asks you about playing or family, anything, you're always like, yo, the brotherhood that I got from being on the Steelers was such a big deal to you. Because I've heard you say that plenty of times, being your friend. That I hear you repeat that. So that's cool that you're such a big, just the family, the unit is so strong for you. And you can see it in your everyday life too. Because even because now you train kids that are going into the NFL, right?
Yeah, it's an unselfish act. You know, just dealing with what I dealt with when in Pittsburgh, it just make you so unselfish. I always felt like I was unselfish anyway, but just dealing with a group of guys, dealing with the Rooney family, just dealing with a situation when I was in with Pittsburgh, it just made you always think it's not about you. You got to think about others. So, teamwork made the dream work. And I always feel like that's true. You got a podcast going, so it's a lot more than you in the podcast. Yeah, you the face for your podcast, but it's a lot of producers, a lot of video.
There's a team.
It's a lot more than what people see. So I see that you get in and you understand what it takes for teamwork to make everything go on your podcast. The same way as being on a team. It takes it's 11 guys on the football field, so all 11 guys got to be on one page in 5 seconds. If it's one guy that mess up, the whole defense or the whole offense is screwed. So, I mean, you get it and you understand, you see it, because you're not going to be as successful as you are by not getting it. So at this early point in time of your career with this podcast, obviously you get it.
Yeah, I definitely do. And actually, me and my producer were just talking about that on my last see, look at his teamwork. Thank you. Dropped my water. We were talking about that, like the big family unit thing. Like if I'm not winning, if you're not winning and you're on my team, then I'm not winning. Cause like I think the way we went about it was, we were saying there's enough money for everyone to go around. Like that's what we say in our industry. Like, oh, there's enough money to go around. We can all really win. And I think that I've always been that way. I have 4 brothers, so I've always been really big on like the family unit as a whole. So I think that's dope. But so tell us a little bit about what you're doing now, because you are basically taking college kids and getting them ready for the NFL, right? And you do that. Are you still at the Disney Center?
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of everything right now. You really can't do that. So what I'm doing right now, like on my block, you know, since this quarantine is happening, I'm training a lot of families, and training meaning from a distance, meaning I give them something to do based on how far it is from my garage, and we just using our street.
That's
when it's
dope.
time when they need to come in my garage and lift weights, then we do that. But I just like that old school feeling, and
of a community.
I Instagram something today, and I was like, man, now I see my community growing, because it really do take a village to raise a kid. And I think we just got out of that mentally and physically because of social media, and everybody's just busy in their lives.
Absolutely agree with you.
And just growing up the way I grew up, you know, my mama gave my next door neighbor, she gave my teacher, she gave my principal, she gave my coach, she gave anybody who was older than me. If I got out of line, they had permission to put me back in line.
Yeah, for sure.
At any cost.
I think that's a big thing that the new generation is missing.
Now I'm seeing that on my block, on my street. So and that's putting a smile not only on my face but in my heart, because now on my street it's understanding, you know, even though that's not my kid, I have a grown adult that's going to treat my kid like his kid. So again, this village is everything to me. Like, I'm seeing more families, they out bike riding. I'm seeing families, they playing sports outside in front of their house. I'm seeing families just spending really a lot more time with each other than they would do if it weren't for this quarantine. So
yeah, little blessing in disguise.
That's what I enjoy. That's what I like.
Yeah, I think that's dope. And I was just talking to a friend about that too. Like, everyone's like, oh, I want to go back to work. Oh, I want to do this. I said, man, the streets are full of families right now. And people, like, you're helping people get active in your neighborhood. But I was just driving to Walmart the other day because I wanted to go get a bicycle to ride around, and they're sold out. And then on my way home, I see a very hefty woman, but she's with her kids outside, active, moving again. And I was like, that would not even be possible in any other situation. So, you know, we have to find the silver linings and things. And you've always been good at that. Cause like, you know, if I've ever had a shitty day, you like, Rylee, let me tell you. And you always get back in my ass. And that's always been a blessing to have you as a friend in my life. Cause I know you'll keep it real and you'll find a silver lining for me. So I've always appreciated that with just the friendship that we've had. So I'm glad that you're able to do all that though. Cause I know that's what makes you happiest, is getting out, helping people and staying active. Cause anybody in the world can never tell me that you don't have more energy than somebody else. Like, when it was like, yo, I'm like, bro, this man has the most amount of energy. Like, literally, like, work out, go here, go there, go there. You're like, how, and you know, how old are you these days?
I don't know. It's just in me.
It's just
like,
in you. Like, it don't matter. Like, no matter how old you get, it's like you're still 28.
Nah, you know, you can throw that age out the window. You know, for me,
I know.
When I train to think about people, first of all, I don't take waking up in the morning for granted. I think a lot of people take waking up in the morning for granted, and they make excuses and they procrastinate. That's something I always pride myself on doing. You know, not taking waking up for granted. So it's a lot you can get done in a short amount of time if you don't procrastinate.
Right.
It's a lot of success. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of building. It's a lot of chemistry if you don't take time for granted. And I think a lot of people take time for granted. And I've always prided myself on not taking time for granted. Again, I'm just going to sound like a broken record, but you can get a lot done in a short amount of time if you're able to manage the time. So for me, it's energy. For me, it's working out. For me, it's positive vibes. For me, it's just surrounding myself around positive people. For me, it's people who's more successful than me so I can get on their level. For me, it's just always wanting to be an alpha, regardless of what the situation it was. For me, it's just learning, not thinking I know it all. So for me, it's listening. So for all my weaknesses, I try to just work on it daily. And it's been helping me just as far as like a man, a father, a brother, a son, a financial provider. It's just helped me just groom and grow as a person in general.
Yeah. I mean, you've always been big on that financial stuff and keeping yourself, because I think one of the first things when I met you was like, are you saving money? And it's like, you're so big. Like, you get on me about that too. So it's like, and I see, because you have this thing that you do on Tuesdays. What do you call it? The Taylor Talk Tuesday? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
I always love, like, I still watch that, like, every Tuesday. I get on there and it's like my little weekly motivation. And I love that you can be that for so many people. And I know you look, like you say, you looked up to other people for your motivation who are doing better than you. So I'm looking up to you on Tuesdays. Like, what's Ag talking about? I need to get that little grind, So, but I appreciate that shit. Is dope. And actually, where was I going with that? So speaking of just things that outside of that, what else are you doing to stay busy? Because I know that, I don't know if a lot of people know this about you, but you're a big NASCAR fan.
I'm a what?
NASCAR fan.
Yeah. So
I know that, but a lot of people don't know that.
Daytona 500, like I've been doing that like 4 or 5 years, and they're like, how does black dude into NASCAR?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
First of all, I'm in Orlando. Ain't nothing but like 50 minutes down the street.
Right.
And I just want to try something different one time. Like one of my good friends, he was like, bro, come with me to Daytona 500. I'm like, why? I'm like, man, people just go around the track.
You probably was like, black people don't do that.
500 miles fast. And he was like, no, bro, you got to come for the experience. So I went for the experience for like 6 days, and I ain't look back.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's simple. It's country. It's old folks. It's hippie. It's rednecks. But regardless on what color you is, everybody just about a good time.
They just want to have a good time. Just want to get their drink on.
Democrat, Republican, white, black. When you in Daytona, it really don't matter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Especially in that infield. Like, it's just like, where's the drink? Where's the food? Where's the good time? Where's the music? And it's moonshine.
It's barbecue 24/7. From the time you wake up, from the time you go to sleep, you're gonna be eating. So if I'm 170 something and some change on a good day. I came back from Daytona like 202.
Yeah, they just barbecuing and breakfast. They bring you food to the trailer. You're like, I didn't even know we was getting food. They just handed. You're like, oh shit, drinking all night. It was good. It was fun though. Yeah. I just remember like when we first went, you was like, man, I love me some fucking rednecks. That just like, that shit always sticks in my head. You're like, man, they just want to have a good time and they know how to party. And I just always thought that was funny.
Great time. Yeah. Had a great time out there.
But you're a country boy anyway. So you're from Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you a big country boy anyway. So you about that, like, let's go party and eat. That's all.
Well, just coming from New Orleans, New Orleans is a city, but my mama, she do live in North Carolina, so that's country. So
for the rest of us, Louisiana's country.
Country in me. If you just go back in my roots, country just in me, and I embrace it. And one of the reasons I embrace it is because of my son. Like, my son's mom, she's country. So my son is all already country. Like, I messed around and got me a couple of cowboy boots. I know you got some cowboy boots.
I have some waiting for you for your birthday. Yeah. I was like, I need to know where to send these. I went and got you some. So I need to make sure you get them. So that's funny.
Everything,
Well, I got my mama a pair of
cowboy by heart.
I love it. I got my mama a pair of country or some cowboy. That's all she wanted for her birthday was a pair of cowboy boots, some roller skates, old school 4 wheels roller skates, and she wanted a line dance to go roller skating on her birthday. So that's what I did for her this year for her birthday. You go. So I remember I sent you a pair. I was like, look what I found. He was like, I need a pair.
Right.
It was funny. That's dope. Well, shit, I'm glad that you jumped on here with me. I mean, what advice would you give anybody? Because I know you have most of the time you working with kids coming out of college, going into the NFL. Like, what's the best advice that you could give to them during, this little quarantine time? Like, I feel like people are going to lose their motivation or lose their like little amped up. I know you come out of college, you're like, oh, you super amped. And we don't know how long this quarantine is going to last. So what advice would you give to them to like just keep them like motivated to stay on track with their shit?
Think generational.
Okay.
Think generational. And what I mean by thinking generational is think about what you want to leave your kids.
Right. That's big.
And when you think that, there is no such thing as excuses. There is no such thing as coming up short. There is no such thing as a limit.
Right.
When you think generational. So, and thinking generational is another unselfish act.
Absolutely. For sure.
So for me, when you ask me that question, what should I tell the younger generation is think generational about your kids. What you want to leave your kids.
Yeah, that's big. I love that. And I know that you're a big family dude because anytime I talk to you, you like, man, I'm with my son. I got to do this, do that. So I think that's awesome that he's got a dad like you in his life anyways, because a lot of kids don't have dads like you to look up to. And I think it's cool that you play that role for so many other people's children, even, outside of your own. Because I think one time you had told me, oh, my kid messed up his leg or something playing. And I thought it was your son the way you talked about it. He was like, no, it was just one of the kids I work with. I was like, that's so dope that there's a kid out here that may not have a father figure and that they're able to look up to you and the men that you have in your life for that role. And I think that's really dope. And I just want to applaud you for being that person because it takes a bigger man to play a role of a man that's absent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just me. Like my personality, like I'm selfish when it comes down to working out.
Yes, you are.
And my money, but I'm unselfish with everything else as far as like helping people.
Yeah, that's dope. So on a lighter note, I just want to bring it up. I just want to know a little bit about, because, my podcast is very blunt and crazy, right? So I want to know about when you was in the NFL, what was one of your craziest off-field experiences? Like, whether it's like, oh, I'm with my boys and we at, strip club, whatever it may be. I just don't know about like just one wild ass time. She'd be like, bro, that's just stuck in my mind as like just good old NFL off field crazy shit.
So just picture one suite. Just picture one suite in a hotel.
You're trying to say this in the most soft way possible.
It's about 50 people.
50
and
people?
5 of them just guys.
Oh, Lord, it's just a stripper ball, huh?
Nah, it was, just picture that.
That's all I get. Dang, I don't get no details, huh?
just picture that.
5 guys and 50 people in one suite.
There you go.
And that moment just sticks out in your head. Because you said, you look like I'm thinking about this right now, actually.
I had to think about how I want to say it.
I'm not going to dig you for too much more information. Shit, I know that you're 3 hours ahead of me, so I'm not going to hold you too much more. But thank you so much for coming on and supporting me because, the podcasting's new. So I love the fact that you show me some love on that. But
anytime.
I would thank you again. So I will talk to you soon, friend. Bye. Again,
all right, man.
Just for people who was tuning in, say bye. This is Ike Taylor. He played for the Steelers, and he is definitely a Super Bowl champion. So show some respect to that. But thank you again.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite, and thanks for having me on the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Ike. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, man.
Bye. Yo, welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with your host, Rylee Rabbit. And you guys know my really, really, really good friend, Big Baby Davis right here. How you been, friend?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. I'm kind of mad at my friend right now, though. He didn't come to my birthday party.
I knew I was supposed to come, but I'm just trying to make money right now.
I get it. Look, friend.
I swear to God, I'm just trying.
I get it. Look, work always comes first. It's always, you know me, I'm about a bag. You feel me? Give it to me. I'm about a bag. I feel it. So, have things been good for you? Were you able to get back up, moving and grooving? Or?
Yes, I've been doing a lot of things. Been trying to stay, healthy.
You have a little bit of a cannabis thing going on then too, because I remember last time you had what's your actual cannabis brand that you sponsor or that you back or that you're behind? Wasn't it?
Right now I'm sponsoring a Viola.
Viola?
It's a company that is started by Al Harrington.
Okay.
And he started bringing a lot of basketball guys in.
Oh, that's dope.
And I'm going to start...
I'm a big fan. I hope that they really... right now, because you can't smoke and be an athlete. And I think it's kind of shitty because when they're doing pain management, they're putting some of these guys on some serious narcotics. And it's no weed. And I'm like, bro, I would rather them be high and feel good than to be on all this crap that's going to fuck their system up for the rest of their life.
Yeah. I think also, too, to add to that is just the education part. I think when people finally understand, this stuff is not bad.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You look at tobacco and you're like, okay, we know this stuff kills.
20, 30 times worse.
Yeah, so I think...
And it kills slowly.
Mm-hmm. So the education part for marijuana just has to, be on another level in order for people to be like, you know what, really, I can accept it. It's okay, but it's come a long way.
And I'm glad that you're on the forefront of that because I think that's big that people get educated and people have understanding and they have brands that they can trust.
Yes.
So I think there's so many times that people there's always going to be street shit to everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when you start to have names and people that are backing it and then that's when the education comes with it because people are like, oh, there's this brand I could trust. And now they're more open to listening to this is why this is all right, And I think that's cool that you're behind on that.
Yeah. But it just helped me, my body just, smoking it and just the types, indica, sativa, the types that you have, there's so many options and I just know it helps me. My body, my feet hurt, my body be hurt.
Well, yeah, and you like me, we're thick people, so our joints take a toll.
For real.
Because I got a bad knee, friend. So it was funny because I have my friends, people who've been watching my podcast, my homegirl Remy White was out here and they don't smoke they smoke because they smoke. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And they was out here and I think it was funny because I took a break when they left. They smoked so much. I was like, oh God, I don't want anything. And then when Victor got here today, he's like, you want to smoke? And I'm like, yeah, actually it's been a week. And I was kind of a little down today. And I was like, I needed it. It was it just kind of took my little anxiety that I was feeling away. And I don't think people just think that you're trying to be high all the time. And man, it really helps with so many things.
Yeah, it does. I can't be high and do a podcast.
No, you cannot, friend. No, you cannot.
It's some good and some negative. I've really realized, okay, sometimes I can't smoke.
Yeah, and that's okay.
It's a time and place.
Yeah, but I think that's part of, alcohol is such a big thing in our culture, right? Everyone's drink to drink. As soon as you turn 21, it's okay to drink. You get fucked up, whatever. But you have to learn your tolerance, just like with anything that you...
So true.
If you're eating chocolate, you need to understand that there's a level to the shit.
Yeah.
You got to be able to know when and where and what's going to affect your body. And it's going to affect everybody different. So I think that's dope. So you don't understand how glad I am to see you, though.
I know.
I miss those pearly whites.
Yeah, I love your energy. I miss that.
You don't miss me. You hurt my feelings. I can't believe I was like, I know he's going to at least show it to my birthday. You've been too busy for me living life.
Man, I'm like, I swear, I just want to be rich and just.
I feel you.
Just rich as hell. Like
that's cool. I feel you. Well, how's your boo been? How's everything good at home with her?
Everything is great in the world.
That's good. I'm happy for you, friend.
I'm having a good time. I'm just enjoying, the Vegas life. I
know. I can't. I'm just so ready for Vegas to get back to Vegas.
Yeah, it sucks. It really does. Like,
I'm ready for Vegas, especially like today was 98, and it was like, oh, it's so beautiful. There should be a pool party coming. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be ass naked and burnt at a pool party, drunk somewhere, and like, you guys are really fucking up my first Vegas. Like, this is my first summer in Vegas.
Serious?
I mean, I've come to Vegas,
but like
living here. Yeah, I was ready to get some fuckery. I was ready to turn it up. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? First fucking
Corona, stop that.
That bitch is a hater. She's a hater for real.
So you gonna take all that ass to a pool party?
Yeah, I'm trying to throw all this.
I got so many people that love you.
Really?
I know. I was like the other day, where's that rabbit girl?
Where's that rabbit girl?
I'm like, damn, dog, you ain't gonna see what's up with me, dog. I don't know where she
Mama
at.
looking for a little boyfriend now anyway. So,
you on the market?
I need a boyfriend. I need a friend to come home to. I do.
You have options, but you just choose.
You would think I do have options, but the douchebaggery level is so high that it's like... Like, I have to be realistic with the fact that because I've been in the adult industry for so long, a lot of people have been fantasizing about fucking me for a very long time. So when they meet me, they're just like super like, it's like they're fucking chihuahuas with a hard pink dick hanging out. They're just like, and you're like, come on, are you serious? Like, it's bad. They just get all like, I'm like, do you just want to hump my leg already?
Okay, you cannot get that mad at that because that's like, hey,
I'm not mad. I get it. I get it, but at the same time, like, also get that I get that a lot.
Oh yeah, true.
And that I'm still a human. I'm still a normal human. You know what I mean? I'm still a woman at the end of the day, and like, I need to be romanced too.
That is true.
Fuck, talk to me a little bit. At least turn my intellectual side on, and then you probably get some pussy anyway. So.
Yeah, you know what? That is true. Like, I've always realized if I go and be the gentleman first,
yeah,
you
probably get pussy faster. You're like, damn.
Like, let me talk.
Not always though. What if you get friend zoned? You can get friend zoned like that.
Nah, I mean, yeah, you can get friend zoned, but I feel like there's a good balance between. Let them be. Don't let them be known. Like, yo, I'm interested. Don't get it twisted. I still want that.
Like, I still want to feel something.
Like, I still need to squeeze the booty. But it's just you coming in and being like, give them a little hug and rub on the back, and maybe touch the top of the butt or something. Versus just be like, so what's up? We fucking. You're like, come on, man.
Man, yeah.
Woo me a little bit.
That is true, but you got your energy. Like, I'm surprised you don't got no man. Like,
I have a few people that are trying to be involved.
You clean, you cater. Like, oh my god, hey, you hungry?
I have a smart ass mouth though. That's hard for people. A lot of men. It's hard for men to deal with.
Yes. and mouth serious.
But I feel like. I do other great things with this mouth.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I feel like if I cook, suck, fuck, yeah, I might not shut up as much as I should. But come on, bro. A lot of these bitches ain't doing all that.
At all.
They got smart ass mouths and ain't shit on top of it.
Yes. I would rather that other with the cooking. What did you say?
Suck, fucking cook.
Yeah, all day. All day.
Yeah. These women is, man. You know how I feel. I say it a lot. Like, I'm hard on women. I feel like they need to step their lady back up. So
that is true, but at the same time, I think men need to evolve too. Like, it's not.
Don't be Neanderthal.
Yeah, like, don't be like because I got that sometimes.
For sure. Just as hard as you.
I can be,
Laughed at me.
I can
Laugh
be,
at you
I can be a dick.
for sure.
I can be a dick. I know I am. Like, you know, and sometimes it takes time to like say, hey, you're sorry and things like that.
Yeah, I feel it. And I'm like, sometimes you don't even gotta say it. Sometimes you just gotta be like, look, are you coming over? Are we gonna
that's all you need.
Are we gonna just chill already or what? The fuck, are you done? I'm done with you being done.
Yeah.
If you're not done, I'm done for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it. I love it.
What about your birthday? How was your birthday?
It was fun. I had a good time. Actually, I was supposed to have a whole like birthday segment. We went straight off topic. I didn't talk about it really at all. We did some beer. We did some beer pong. I bought a gazebo. Did you? You haven't seen it yet?
A gazebo.
Yeah, I got a whole little nice thing in the backyard. Oh,
like a cabana?
Yeah, a little cabana out there. Got a little fire pit.
Oh, you big chill.
I'm doing some stuff.
Yeah, you need you a boo friend.
I know.
You need you somebody smacking them cakes.
I need somebody to just come over and like let me turn the fireplace on and
Yeah, I'm gonna cook for
little
you,
glass
man.
of wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook some healthy food for you.
Shut up. See? Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything because Ike was just getting on me about it. He's like, but it's your diet. I'm like, bro, if you ask anybody who come to my house, they will see like I don't eat bad.
Hey, no snacks, y'all.
Minus the wheat thins.
I did eat wheat thins today. If I can have a wheat thin now and then, god damn it.
But you don't got no snacks, friend. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can't do snacks because then I'll overdo it.
Well, okay, you need a man in here then, cause
I need a chef. I need a chef / photographer / like sexual deviant. Like, bro, I need somebody to come here and do some nasty things to me, cook for me, and take my pictures.
Oh, yeah,
like, if you could do that.
You gotta do that. Is like you gotta do that.
Yeah.
That's like your everyday life.
Yeah. I posted that the other day. I was like, I'm so tired of my friends who have sexy boyfriends that are photographers. I'm like, I hate you happy hoes. Cause you over there winning with your fine boyfriend and take pictures all artistic. Yo, Instagram winning. You up to like 2 million followers because the man's always, God damn, where's my fucking man? I need one of those. And it's always, and then I'll get the guy like from fucking Pakistan. He'll send a picture and he's like 80 years old. He's like, I will be your photographer for you. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like I said, sexy boyfriend.
You know, I've been that boyfriend. Gotta always like take pictures. Like
I love it. I love it.
It's fun.
And you know why? Because it's not natural for me to take pictures of myself all day. Like I have to because of my job. I have to because I do webcam, I do OnlyFans, and I'm an influencer. So I've had to make it a habit because if I wasn't in this industry, I would not have social media.
At all.
Fuck no. At all. I hate it. Like I'd rather be doing something else. Like I was just, I hate looking at people do it. I'm like, can you put your fucking phone down? And just
That's
like
so
be
true.
in the moment. Like that was one of the biggest things. Like, I don't know if you, I'm a big fan of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Huge fan of Dave Chappelle. And he is big on like people asking for pictures. Like he kind of will tell them like in his nice way, like, hey, some things are meant to be for the moment and be a memory. He'd be like,
so
you know
true.
what I mean? And I think we just get so caught up in it, but it's just, there's never enough content when you're a social media influencer.
That is so true.
Fuck.
Like you have to have so much content. Like it's
Like, how many pictures of me doing this do you want to see? Like, they'll be like, I need another one. I need another one. You're like, okay. Fuck.
You know what's so crazy though? Like, cause I used to think like if I was like one of those type, like I would do the same shit. Like a bad bitch that I know I can't have, but I know like she can send me something nice for a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like I'm about to send that. I'm gonna blow it on something else.
Yeah.
So I might as well get my rocks off right quick.
Yeah, why not?
So,
It
like,
ain't
I'm-
tricking if you got it.
I'm fucking with it. Like, because it's like medicine. Like, people need this. I feel like everybody in fucking jail should be able to do this shit.
I think it would bring the stress levels way down. There'd be a lot less fighting if motherfuckers could have some content to jack off to.
Oh, my goodness.
Or they could just leak that thing out and just relieve their stress. I feel it.
I'm fucking with it.
I used to, okay, so y'all don't know, so I used to make money doing this. I feel bad because I'm just a hot mess. I used to take pictures and screen, like I would go to my homegirls' Instagrams and I would take all their pictures. I'm sorry, y'all, but there's a lot of people who jacked off to your photos and I got them for free. So all of my homegirls, like, so my ex, the first dude that I was with in the game went to jail. So when he went to jail, he'd be like, yo, you know, I would send him pictures of me. But you can't like send nudes. You have to have everything. You can pretty much do everything as long as like it's censored, right?
Covered, right?
Right. So, but these dudes, they have these old ass magazines in there, right? So I would take all my homegirls' shit and I would like print them out and I would send them to him so he could sell them.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and he would be in jail. That's how he was getting all his commissary shit.
Selling the porn.
Maybe just packs, just pictures. Just my homegirls in their bikinis, like anything, just answering. Like before I was really good friends with my girl, Danny Banks, I used to follow her, like until I actually met her when we were living in Atlanta together. But sorry, Danny, I used to send hella pictures that I would take pictures because they'd be like, we need a thick white girl, or I need a Spanish girl, I need this, I need that. And I would just screenshot pictures from their Instagrams, print them out, and send them in like packs, like this big of just photos. And he would slang them to dudes. Like they'd be like, oh, I need a Latin bitch to jack off to. And they would like, how much? And he would sell them for commissary.
Oh, that's dope.
I was getting bread doing that too. We was like,
that's crazy.
He was like, send her Cash App, like everything.
Hit the Cash App.
Sending it on Cash App and sending it through.
Big booty white John. I need that. How much is that?
How much is that?
That was what? 2 soups.
For real.
A pack of cools.
Yeah, they was in there, man. It's crazy. But it's actually funny is that same. It's like bittersweet, you know. I haven't been with him in years, but we're still good friends. So he's getting out. He's been in there 6 to 7 years. Oh, it's gonna be 6.5 years. He's getting out on the May 11th. I'm excited just for him to be like, bro, I don't ever want to see anybody have to sit in jail for that long, especially for something that's non-violent.
That is so true.
And it's like, I don't know. I'm a big advocate with the whole like double justice system shit.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it is. Because
the shit that he went down for was like 14 years prior. And the only reason they got him was because, you know, the 3 strikes law is gone now. So the way that they're getting around it, people aren't aware, is they're slapping conspiracy on stuff.
Oh,
and
that's the worst.
Conspiracy has no statute of limitation.
Yeah.
And it has no set amount of sentencing. So they can basically just do whatever the fuck they want if they get conspiracy on it. And people don't realize that as long as you and one other person are like in the know of what each other is doing, and you've been not even arrested, just like if you got arrested but I didn't, but I was around and I knew that you were doing it and it happened 2 or 3 times, they can slap conspiracy on it because I knew that it was like it was an ongoing thing. And that's how they got him for some shit.
So he's getting out.
But he's getting out. And
I'm soon.
Yeah, within the next couple of weeks.
Oh, I already know you got a big bag for him. Like, here you go.
No.
Good to see you there.
No, actually what I did was I wish I could, but he got me for quite a bit in the beginning of our relationship. I was with him for 4 years. And so the last 3 years of the 2.5, 3 years that he's been in there, I haven't been with him. But no, this man's coming home to like 40, 50 pairs of J's.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. Like I've been stacked up money for him a long time ago. But I did because people don't realize like the small things, right? So I went to Walmart and just got like Avenos and cotton swabs and like just so like when is the last time this man's been fucking washing his ass with a dry bar of soap for 7 years? Like, bro, just to get some good body wash.
That's what you need to do. You need to take him to like one of them Asian spas. Just let him
go. Yeah,
just let him get everything sucked on. Just
get it all out.
Miles, 8 years.
Just out. Yeah, that's what he needs. Poor
That's
thing.
so dope. I love when guys are like. Just that place is nowhere to be to be hanging and cool.
Man, we all know that our judicial system is a modern day form of slavery. So, and like that shit's bullshit 9 times out of 10. People don't even know how much money is going into the penitentiary system. Like they don't even understand. It costs. I looked it up. It costs the same amount of money to keep a man in jail for 1 year as it would cost to send 4 men to 4 years of college.
That is so crazy.
It's like $90,000 a year, something like crazy.
That's crazy.
There's so much money, and like once the federal penitentiary systems and state penitentiary systems turned it into a business, and it's no longer a state-funded entity. Like, people don't realize that these are private companies that are running our prison systems. Of course they want you to stay in jail. They got a check.
Yeah.
They got them so much in there. It's like 2 people there and 1 on the floor.
That is so true. And you know what? That was crazy. I used to make a little money at the jails in like Baton Rouge. Like I used to go sell like sandwiches and shit.
Oh yeah.
So like packed, made already sandwiches, and motherfuckers will buy them because they don't want to eat the regular food or
Okay.
It's kind of commissary. So it's like when you say like money in jail. Like,
money is food and stamps.
Man, it's crazy. So much money. Like, but I don't like jail though. I don't want to go.
I don't think anybody wants to go to jail.
I don't want to go, Rabbit.
I haven't been to no like prison, but I've spent some days in jail back when I was whole life. And that was the most I did was 5 days.
Shit, I wouldn't let you go to jail.
When I tell you,
I'm bailing you out right now. Where you going?
It wasn't letting me out. It was like a fucking holiday weekend. I got arrested on a Thursday. I had to wait till Monday, and then by the time they released me, it was Tuesday. So I had to wait till Monday to see the judge. It was some bullshit.
So you was in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and let me tell you, people always say that, men, they get to doing their thing. They don't smell good, hygiene. No, the stinkiest people in the world are bitches when they're all in one room together. Bitches stink.
For real?
Bro, and you have that many women in one room together or one area.
Stinky.
The fuck? Like, I would way rather go into a men's bathroom, because really the thing is that y'all gross about is like you'll pee everywhere. But it don't really stink. Like
booty or something.
Like rotten pussy.
Ooh.
Like a lot of the women's restrooms, they'll be clean, but you could just smell the iron and smell the metal.
You gotta put your ass on that.
Good God. Like that prison was stinky. And like there's just a bunch of bitches. Everyone's like crazy and hormonal. Some people coming off of shit. Some people just don't have good hygiene.
Did they like oh, who that is? White girl.
No, I don't play that. I'm a gangster, so.
So they weren't checking you out like, yo, shorty, I give you my zoos, come holler at me, white girl.
I didn't talk to nobody. I was one of those mean, like, don't talk to me. I won't talk to you. We don't got no problems. We're going to keep it quiet, keep my head down. Like, if I've ever been quiet in my life, it was when I was in jail.
My God.
And
what?
I talk.
No way. I don't believe that.
I was, bruh.
You was quiet.
I'm not talking to none of you bitches. I'm not talking to you for what? Like, first of all, I don't want to say something and accidentally offend somebody and then it'd be a brawl and I'm stuck in here for a couple extra days because I'm fighting.
Lord Jesus.
I'm fighting. And, no. And I didn't punk anybody when I first got there, but I definitely let it be known what I was not going to do.
You sleeping on the top or the bottom?
Yeah, I'm not sleeping. Well, they tried to bring me on the floor because there was already 2 girls. And like, there was so many girls, there were so many people. It was like the bunk, and then they just gave me a mattress. They're like, oh, you're going to have to sleep on the floor till we can find you a bed. And I was like, I absolutely will not. Fuck no, I will not. And like there was like this Asian chick and this other white girl, and she was like she was kind of like a mama, but she was in there because she did some dumb shit. She like left her kids at home and went and got high with the neighbors and somebody. One of the kids, and it was really, she was just over there smoking, but like one of the kids did something stupid and they're like, where's your mom? They're like, oh, you were getting high next door. And they were in bed when she left, so it's not my place. I'm not a parent, so. But you could tell they was being gay.
Oh.
So I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm sleeping on the top bunk. I was like, I'm not sleeping. First of all, I have a bad back. I'm too big. I'm twice the size of y'all hoes. One of y'all gonna have to fucking move.
And they got down.
And so the little Asian bitch, because they was over there dyking anyways. I guess they was at night fucking on each other. So
That's crazy.
she just moved down into her bed.
And just laid in her bed.
Well, she put her bed on the floor because technically when you're in there, you're not supposed to be having sex. Like you can get in trouble. So they would sneak around at night.
At night.
Yeah, so just listen to them finger each other at night. But I sleep through that. I don't care. I didn't care.
The Asian getting finger banged in cell 34.
Yeah. That white bitch was fucking the shit out of her at night. It was so funny. I'm like, God damn it, if you don't shut the fuck up. But I'm like, yo, I got the top bunk, so I don't care. Like, I'm not.
Yes, listen. Jail was a little bit different for me when I went to jail.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was.
How long was you in there?
I was in there for like 8 hours.
Oh my God.
But it was traumatizing.
Shut your fucking face. 8 hours. I was gonna say 8 days or 8 weeks.
Hours,
Okay.
8 hours. I was sick. Cause I was just like, am I really going to jail? They're like, yeah, you're going to jail. I'm like, damn, like you really about to arrest me? So
Do you care to share the situation that happened before it, or?
Oh yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
I didn't do anything wrong. But I'm going to sign an artist in Maryland, and I'm going to look, check him out, whatever. So, bring all my work, bring all everything. I just was gambling with the Migos, and so I come in the hotel, and I had already checked in already, but I'm coming back, and so I got a briefcase.
Okay.
And it's like 5 of us. We smell like weed. We come from the fucking studio.
Yeah, we're smoking.
So he thinking it's a drug deal.
Oh my God.
Right? So
Is this somebody who worked at the hotel?
Yes.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
go upstairs and we're in a room, whatever. And he knocks on the door. He's like, you want towels? I didn't ask for towels.
Why are you even at my door? I wouldn't even open the door.
I even asked for towels. And he was like, okay. I opened the door. He was like, you're smoking weed. I'm like, no, we're not smoking weed in here.
Like, I just smell like weed because I was smoking before I got here.
I smell like a
For
fucking
real.
pound. Like, yeah, we 5 of us were all smoking. And he was like, oh, okay. He left, came back, knocked on the door. And when he knocked on the door, he's like, you guys are smoking marijuana. I'm like, no, we're not.
Crazy.
He leaves, called the police. By that time, I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of here. As soon as I leave, right, the police come. I'm not even there. I go back to get my phone because I left my phone. Mm-hmm. The police are there. They're knocking on my door, and I'm just like, literally, I turned the hallway, and I turned around. They were like, hey, come here. I'm like, oh, fuck, they caught me.
Oh, God damn it.
Is this your room? I'm like, yeah, this is my room.
I'd be like, I was at dinner, sir. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just coming to get my phone. And he was like, is this your room? I'm like, yeah. It was like, yeah, it's my room.
I mean, it's in my name. Like, there's nothing you could do to deny
I was like,
it.
you've already been in here? He's like, yeah, we thought you guys were hiding. So you've already been in my room
with no search warrant?
With no search warrant.
Oh, yeah, friend. I hope you fight that.
I did. Well, they couldn't win, so they was just like, forfeit all the money, because I had like 90 grand on me.
Ugh. 90 grand. Oh, so they basically arrested. See, look, when I tell you our government are some fucking thieves, bro.
Yep. Told me, hey, forfeited or drop the charges.
And they can only give us $1,200 for this fucking bullshit. And you know I have another friend that this recently happened. He was out in Texas and they got him for like 70 grand because they pulled him over and couldn't find nothing. But they're like, we're pretty sure we can take it in. But it was kind of, they found like a nug, and in Texas, a nug is no go.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, we could take you to jail, or we could just take everything in the car. And he was like, just take it.
Yep. And that's because it cost me more to fight it, because not only would I have to fight the charges, right? And I would have had to go to civil. And even though I would have won, it would have been in my favor. My charges, they dropped it.
It's just so time consuming.
The civil type, I would have had to pay. Lawyer charged them there $350, $400 for a fucking email.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
these
dead
lawyers
ass.
too.
Like imagine that. Like
fucking highway robbery, friend.
And then they get a percentage of the money.
Yeah.
So it's like
like a big percentage.
Yeah. So I would have had to pay my fee, and then they would get a percentage of the $90K. Like I thought it was crazy. So I was like, you know what? Forfeit. You can have that shit.
I would have died.
Yeah.
I don't like taking losses. That's why I can't gamble.
Right?
I hate it.
You don't gamble?
I would love to, but I do when I was, I used to when I was using other people's money. When I was with like a client or something and they wanted to gamble all day. But I do not like gambling with my own money. No, I lose like $20. I'm like, ah. And I act like a real cheap ass. Like, I make good money. There's no reason that, like, I will spend more on Amazon. I'll spend like $400 a day on Amazon and be like, go to a casino and be pissed that I lost $20.
It's serious.
The Amazon is winning right now.
Right? You see, like, what, $1 trillion? Like,
They hired like some 300,000 people in the last month. Something crazy.
that's crazy.
I think I get Amazon packages every day.
No question.
For sure.
I already know you order shit like
For
crazy.
sure. And it'd be like dumb shit. I'd be like, oh, I need this marker. What? I don't know why I needed that. I'm like, oh yeah, that little unicorn looks great. Let's order that too.
It's $1 trillion he made. That's crazy.
Fuck. Who is that guy? Does he need his dick sucked? I'm serious. Do you need a side bitch?
You don't know the story of Jeff Bezos?
No.
Oh man. So Jeff Bezos was like really nerdy white dude, and then
My favorite.
so he was balding and he like dressed all nerdy, and then he became super duper rich. $147 billion is what he was worth. Got a stylist. Now he looks all good. Like, imagine like Drake back in Degrassi versus like Drake now. Like, just a complete transformation.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a side piece, like a little floozy. He was married to his girl, and when they started Amazon, and it became this company.
So he was married to her when he didn't have shit.
So yeah, so then he had a little floozy. He sent naked pictures to the floozy. The floozy's brother got him and sent him to like the New York Times or some newspaper and shit. And it was like some crazy.
That's a setup.
Horrible divorce. So she got half. And
That's still a lot of money.
As soon as she got divorced, she became one of the richest women in the world.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah. Like, the half that he gave up made her the richest woman.
Yeah.
I did see that.
That's Jeff Bezos.
Come on, man. You can't have that much money and be slipping. No, you got to be slicker with your pimping.
Hey, listen. I say when you shit, wipe your ass, Jeff.
Right.
No shitty booty, brother, because it's cost you $1 billion, brother.
Oh, my God. That's crazy. I would have loved to have been that wife. Fuck.
I wonder, she probably got motherfuckers at her door. Like, what up?
For sure. I'll eat her pussy. I don't even like pussy. I'll eat it.
I think she got something like 47 or 50 billion. Yeah.
That's crazy. I just need one of those, friend. What pussy do I need to eat to get one of those billion? That's it. You ain't gonna miss it.
I wonder how you gotta eat that pussy though.
I'm eating it great. I'm just two fingered.
Two fingered. Oh.
I got I'm just doing all that. Whatever. Do it this way. This way. What you want? You want it in your ass? What do you? I don't care if I'm spitting on it. I'm sucking toes. I don't care. What you want?
Lord,
you want your toes sucked? I'm doing that too. All of it.
That's $1 billion.
For $1 billion, you would suck a toe for $1 billion.
Listen. Toe sucked.
I'm sucking all that asshole. I don't care. What you need? $1 billion? Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't care.
No question.
Yeah. What would be like your limit? Like, what would be like, I would need at least this much to do.
Oh.
Like, let's say suck a dick. Well, suck a dick for me is pretty low because I've charged that before. But let's say for you, and I know you're not gay, you're very masculine.
Yeah, very.
But like, how much would be your minimum? Like, I would need at least this to suck a dick.
Oh, man, that's a tough question.
Victor's isn't very high. Victor's isn't very high at all.
Like,
Victor, what's yours?
Like, how, like, I gotta suck a dick for
you gotta, like,
$1 billion?
Truth be told, I don't think I could do it for no kind of money.
Billion?
I mean, $1 billion?
$1 billion. Even $1
I'm
billion.
gonna buy a new mouth. I'm gonna buy a new mouth.
Veneers, everything.
My whole shit. I'm buying new teeth, new mouth, and
Everything.
I'm buying a whole new face.
But what's your minimum? So would you do it for $1 million or no? That's not enough. You've had $1 million. You've had $1 million, so you don't give a fuck. $1 million ain't shit.
That's attainable.
What about you though, Victor? Not for $1 million?
I ain't had a meal. I'll get there. I'm gonna make a meal, but
10 million.
I'm gonna help you get there.
yeah, I
got you.
I'm good. Not a meal. It's not worth it.
That's not enough for you.
$1 million, yeah, it's not enough.
So it would be your billion is $1 billion. Isn't it crazy to think though that now, like 20 years ago, $1 million would have been enough for a lot of people. $1 million was a lot
That
20
is
years
so
ago.
true.
Now it's like $1 million's like that's like I don't know. It's more like 500,000 now.
Yeah, low key.
I feel like it lost like half of its value.
That's so true.
You're like, man, 500,000. I could shit that out if I have to. You know what I mean? Like, $1 million's not what it used to be.
I know, I really know, but it is cool though.
Oh yeah.
Millie come through the
I'm
count.
definitely okay with people calling me millionaire.
I'll tell you the first time I saw 6 figures in my bank account, and I was like, oh my goodness, is that 6?
You're like, hold up.
Is that a
Is the
comma?
decimal the wrong
What?
spot? Is
Hold
that
on.
a,
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So I can't even imagine the
extra?
yeah.
Having another comma in there?
Yeah. But I'm getting a whole new mouth. Whatever they talking about, I gotta do. As long as they'll, I don't know. I wouldn't let them video cam me. No, can't video me. That's the only thing you can't do. Can't find no K video cam me.
So, okay, let me ask you this though.
Ugh.
What if they were sucking your dick?
Who's they?
Let's just say a man, they're like, yo,
Was
here's
sucking my dick?
what. Yeah, you're not sucking it, but they're sucking your dick. What's your minimum?
Is this like a glory hole type situation?
No, this
or
is just
are we
like-
making eye contact?
I mean, close your eyes if you want, but you just gonna sit there and a man is gonna come in and suck your dick.
Next question: is this a professional dick sucker, or is this just some random dude who do not want to suck my dick?
You got, and then he got a.
I'm through. It makes a fucking difference. How good is this head gonna be?
It makes a
Does
big
he-
difference
Suck it to his comes.
because if
Ah!
but if you really think about it, the real question is, do you want to come quick or not? Because if you come quick, then it's like, well, then I enjoyed it, right? So then you have to live with that psychologically. But then if it takes forever for you to come, then your dick's in a dude's mouth for a long time. So it's kind of like, where's the
Yeah.
happy?
You guys think you guys
know
are
what I'm
thinking
saying?
a lot about this.
I think
But how far am I willing to take this shit? Because I need to know. Should I just?
Man, listen, I don't know. I
think it'd be
don't want to
easier.
suck. I don't want nobody sucking my. I don't want a man sucking my. No way.
You don't
But
think
if
it'd
I
be
was a-
easier to get your dick sucked than to suck a dick?
I would. I don't.
So,
I just don't know. Like, yeah, it'd be easy to get my suck.
because
Like,
you
you
just
know what I'm
close your
saying?
eyes and think of a woman. Like you don't have to do anything. You could be like, you can close your eyes.
I don't know, but it's just like I know the feeling of a woman and a man, like, you know what I mean, or like it's. I don't know. I don't know.
see, the thing is, if it's like a gay dude, you know, it's like, isn't it like a girl can eat the best pussy? So like a gay dude,
That's
can
what
probably
I'm
suck the
thinking,
best
right? They
dick.
gotta suck good dick.
But the thing is, I don't want to enjoy that shit.
Nah,
It's not
Zero
about
desire.
enjoying it. It's about how much money. What is your minimum amount of money you would do to take that? Would you take $1 million then?
shit, no.
Nah, not from me.
You see, if you just had to close
I
your
don't think I can
eyes
for
and
$1
let a
million.
man suck your dick.
I don't think I can get hard. Like I wouldn't get
You don't
hard.
gotta get hard. I just want to know, like,
What you mean you don't got to get hard? How? What you?
if the man's sucking your dick, he's sucking your dick.
Man,
But then
for
how long is he gonna do it for?
$1 billion, man, I'm closing my eyes, man.
So both y'all's minimum is, I think $100 million.
It's the minimum.
I think to get your dick sucked, you would take it. Someone's like, here's 100.
100 milli?
If someone's
Is that cash? No tax.
100
Who's paying
million.
the taxes?
I'm just saying,
Yeah, who's paying the
100
taxes?
million. You just sit there, let someone come in and suck your dick.
No taxes.
No taxes. You get your 100 million.
No videos.
Again, like, is this a good dick
NDA.
suck?
What that is? An MDA. An MDA. You can't tell nobody. 100 million. That's crazy.
That's a chunk of. I'm taking it.
How much? What's your number? What's the lowest number you would go?
If I was a guy,
Well, no, because
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm an ex-sex worker. So I mean, like what is my limit? So this is my thing. The thing that I'm not into anal. So I always tell somebody if they want to put it in my ass, then they gonna have to put a ring on my finger. Like I'm just not into it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It's not pleasurable. I've tried it. I'm like meh. So I wouldn't allow that with clients. So I think but like if someone offered me $1 million, you're fucking me in the ass. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Like,
fuck me in my ass.
yeah, $1 million, I'm gonna scream.
See, but I wouldn't get fucked in the ass for $1 million. Like I wouldn't.
But you're a man, so it's different.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's why
it's funnier to make you guys have this conversation.
Yeah, it's tough. 100 million. Yeah, I'm some rules.
Or like
but
maybe if there was like eat like a morbidly obese woman's vagina.
after she showers, right?
I mean, yeah, I would hope so. But is it ever really showered?
that's a no-brainer.
You got that the under fold fupas.
Eating all that. I'm chewing
I'm not. Oh God, I would need like 100 mil for that.
300,000.
Just because I don't really
300,000,
I mean,
big girl. Come on.
We're talking like 600-pound life.
I'm eating that. Big girl. We're gonna get them crumbs.
What is the obsession with like super big girls?
He
Like, I
from
don't-
Louisiana.
Man,
That just
that
like
shit feel
thick,
good,
big
bro.
girls.
That shit feel good, bro. When you laying up on that thing warm.
What's the biggest girl you've been with?
Big girl.
You've been with some hefties,
Big one.
like 300.
These 280.
Oh wow, but this makes a difference too. Is height wise, like how.
About 5'9", 5'8".
Oh, but see, that's not that heavy. Then I feel like if you're 5'9", because I'm 5'5".
That's a big wide
That's a
load.
big
That's
woman. That's a big
That's
woman.
an Amazon for sure.
That's a big woman.
It was just.
But could you
warm.
imagine 280, 300, and 5'2"? That's a different woman.
That's a loompa loompa. But like,
But I'm 5'5", so just me, and I'm probably 205 right now.
okay, so throw 80 pounds on you. Like you'll be a big girl.
Right.
But then it
What
wasn't
you
like,
with that?
But it did. But it wasn't like a lot of ass at the back. It was.
Oh, that
like,
makes a difference.
It was like
Front butt.
that.
Front butt?
Knees out like that.
And you liked it?
It felt good. Dead ass. That shit felt good. She know how to suck dick and everything.
They do say big girls know how to get better head. They
What?
just make love to it.
She eat it up. Like I was just like, damn. Big
That's why I feel
girl.
like I was fat in my past life. Well, I'm a thick girl, but I'm not fat, so.
And it was like warm. So like in between her like leg like was just like, and then when she
Just
got
like a
wet,
heater.
when she got wet, it was just like sloppy, like.
And
It
then
was like
she
a
all
swamp.
sweaty and shit, and you
Yeah.
all sweaty. And
And I like, cause and big girls they love like when a motherfucker love fucking them, like this.
They lose it.
I'm like, damn.
Oh.
It was exciting. Like it was like effort. Like her effort was like just you couldn't hate on her.
It's
like,
because she was really enjoying her time.
yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with big girls and like I like Lizzo. I would fuck the shit out of her.
Lizzo's cute though.
No, like no rubber. Like
Oh my God.
like Lizzo for real. Like you already know. You know. I don't
You couldn't do it?
I'm busting
And I
Lizzo
can't, you know,
up.
at first I was like, it's probably because but no, it ain't got shit to do with her being a black girl because you got a black girlfriend now. But Lizzo's too big for you. Not your size.
But big Lizzo.
I'm already a big dude. I don't need another big girl with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already. Oh, sorry. Wrong
Sorry.
button. Yeah.
But imagine Big Lizzo spread them legs open. Just tell her to open up.
I can't do
Touch
it.
her toe while
I can't
you
do it.
dropping anchor.
I wouldn't get hard.
Victor's not with that life.
I'm with that. I'm with all that. That stomach.
That's that California boy shit. Y'all like them skinny hoes. But your girl's not skinny. Your girl's got some, she's curvy.
You know, but yeah. I mean, but
She's like slim thick.
yeah, you can say
She's
that.
like, she's fit thick. Actually, fit thick, I think is
Yeah.
a better. Yeah.
Oh, listen, they got some big girls out there to rock your world, big fella.
I'm sure.
No, like I'm
I'm
talking
sure.
about, like you'll be like, oh shit, honey, I ain't coming home. I ain't coming home.
I think it's
I'm
just
sure,
they
I'm
just
sure.
really they understand that their opportunity. Well, there's some chubby chasers for sure, but I think that they just get like I don't think they get hit on as much, you know, and like So when somebody really loves them, they be like, oh, thank God. Like, I've been needing that. So they just go in.
Yeah, versus like a high
bitch
school
you just-
cheerleader or some shit like that.
Yeah,
who can snap her
everyone's
fingers
hitting on them all the time.
But if you get a chance to fuck the big girl, right? If both of them were like, okay, I want you to fuck me, and you had to choose, you choosing the one that's most experienced, right? And wants to do that shit like passionately.
See, I think this is the great part about being Rylee Rabbit is because like I'm the best of both. I'm like the bougie bitch that everybody talk to, but don't get it twisted because I suck dick like a fat bitch. I'm like a bougie fat bitch. For real, bro. I'm serious. We cook and we eat and we fuck and we suck it. That's what I'm saying. Like I keep saying this over and over again because it's real. I'm like, I'm trying to eat your dick and then go make some food. Like, I have the fat girl soul. Like I have a fat girl inside, from the inside out.
I'm trying to eat your dick and cook it.
I don't want to do it all. I love it.
That's
I'm trying
like
to cuddle. I'm trying to spoon.
That's
All of it.
definitely-
Everyone always says that to like any guy I've ever like dated. They're always like, "You're just so cuddly," and I'm like, "Am I?" They're like, "You're just like," they just like curl around me. I love it. I love it. I need to be spooned.
That's how you
You're
get
so-
pregnant. That's how you get pregnant.
You're so. Look at him. I'm not with the spooning. Go to your side, bitch.
I spoon.
I'm spooning.
I spoon.
I'm
I
spooning
spoon.
naked.
You got a time limit. Like I will spoon for like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna need my
I'm
space.
spooning until I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
I'm trying to get. Yeah, I want to get snuggled in.
I'm spooning until that meat up in you.
He's doing the spoon and hook.
I'm spooning the hook, lifting the cheek.
Victor, you run hot when you sleep, huh? He get hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Victor be like, "Get off
100%.
me, bitch! It's
Yeah.
hot as fuck."
But also, my girl like lays on top of me, like not like no bullshit.
Cause you a cuddly
On-
cuddle bear.
Top of me. Like last night, we was watching Westworld, butt ass naked, on top of me, and I'm just like, yo, let me watch
You
the
get
fucking show.
sweatier when there's naked to
Nah, but
naked.
then you feel that thing get wet down there. Then you get to poke it and get to going
Nothing.
on now. Get to go in, get on up there. Shit, I love it. I love just when a lady's just comfortable, naked, and just doesn't care. Like, put your pussy on me. Like, I love all that. Like,
I
on
like
my
doing
neck.
that
like,
teasing when you just keep backing it up. Be like, "Quit playing." You like this?
You gotta cock it up a little bit.
I'm trying to do that all night until you fucking do something about it.
Why? And right?
I'll be sending all the signals.
I'm a signal grabber too. You better not ever like signal me that I can get some. What? Toot me up a little. What? Oh shit.
The toot means is they ready? They
Toot-
ready?
If you tooting it up, that means that's like a sign. Like, okay, she won't.
Yeah,
won't
she
some-
back it up and you know.
Can you handle it? If I back it up,
Is it fast enough?
Lord Jesus.
Oh, look at that titty. God, I should start wearing bras. Sorry. I was trying to, and then I realized there was a lot of side boob, and it was just.
How you deal with all that just loving, like, like what do you like? You know what I mean? Like, how
My
do you
titties
like?
are hard, because I wasn't born with the titties, but I was born with the ass, so it took a while to get used to them. That'd be like not having a dick and then one day just waking up with a dick, and you're like, what the fuck do you do with this thing? Like, get it out of here.
That happens to guys. Like our balls drop. You know what I'm saying? The older you get, you just like, God damn, I'm sitting on my nuts. That's what I hear. I'm not there yet, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you sit on your nuts?
No.
Are you a briefs or boxers kind of guy?
I really don't wear underwear.
Really?
It's crazy, yeah.
I can't. My pussy's too big. I gotta put panties on. Yeah, because I got a meaty pussy, and I just feel like it just, I don't know, I just feel like it gets caught on stuff. Like, no, I'm like, it's meat is thick. Like, I'm thick. My pussy is thick. Like, and I just can't be, and I just feel like I'm slopping around, and I'm like chafing. It's just like getting caught on stuff. No, like,
That's a lot That's a lot.
Well, and you know, like y'all don't realize that, especially jeans. There's like a seam it's always like right down the middle of your crotch.
Hurts.
And you just like you sit on it and just like pushing on your fucking lips. And you're like,
I know your jeans be tight.
they have to be. But so I have a 20-inch difference between my ass and my waist. Like my ass is 50 inches and my waist is 30. And like I know I look a little chunky right now sitting down, but I'm squished. You know what I mean? Like if I stood up, you would see like it's 30 inches and 50 inches. So I have to get jeans that are tight to go over my ass, so that way they'll go back around my waist. And even then, it's like not I have to like get a fucking belt, strap it. That's why I wear leggings all day. That's because
crazy.
like you know like I'll show you what. Like you'll see how much is like still missing. Like it's still like super loose.
Yeah.
And people just see me and they're like, oh, she's big. I'm like, nah, but like there's all. Can you imagine that was jean, like all his fabric?
All that ass,
It's a
though,
lot. It's a pain
friend.
in the ass.
In the fucking the jeans, in the ass.
In those jeans.
Like, let's do a video of you putting on some jeans.
I should do.
That is
Do a jeans blooper.
like a slow mo.
Oh, I was looking for this.
What's that?
Oh, you getting towards the end of the show. You might be able to have a little.
I know, yeah, I can hit it because it's at the end of the show. I can't smoke at the beginning of the show.
Let me warm it up. This is Off-White.
Like Virgil?
Mm-hmm. I love him. Have I talked about him before?
Is he gay?
I don't think I have, huh? I don't know his sexual preference. I'm not sure. But you know what he is good? Fucking talented. That's what he is. He's a talented fucking art genius. And I don't know. I'm a big fan of him. I think I talked about it on one of my other podcasts. Like, I'm a big fan of just him going from streetwear to high couture in such a short amount of time and really changing the game.
I know. I love what he does, but I kind of feel like Kanye's like hating on him a little bit. Because that's like Kanye's like ideal job. Like what Virgil's doing.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like.
But Kanye kind of put him on in the beginning. You think like he put him on and realized he got bigger than him?
I just know Kanye, knowing Kanye when he's doing with Yeezy, he definitely wants to fucking do that for fucking Louis and those big brands. Like, come on, like.
But he's just a fucking marketing genius. Like his branding is crazy. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Did you see the line? Did you see the new line he just dropped?
Oh
my god, it's fucking fire.
I just been Amazon branding for like the last 3 weeks. I have no idea what's going on.
Fucking Amazon.
So what is he? Because he's still working with Louis?
Yeah, yeah. He's
so you're talking about the new line with Louis?
The new line
with
Louis.
Yeah. I thought he was like a whole new brand. No. Yeah, I've seen it. This shit's dope as fuck.
Super dope.
Super dope.
I just got like the.
Do you want some of this?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
That's a sativa though, so you'll be all right.
A sativa?
Yeah, which one was that? That was the Skittles something. Taste that fruity rainbow.
That's good, friend.
I told you that rabbit gets what she wants.
The rabbit is the motherfucker. That's the rabbit is.
I was trying to let him with my bear coming back. That's all, motherfucker. Golly. I didn't even inhale that one. God damn it. Well, it's been fun, friend. I'm glad. I'm glad we got to do this again because it's been a minute since we got to chill. So I'm glad that we got to be. You're always a good time and a good laugh for me.
Thank you for having me on your show.
We didn't even get to talk about nothing serious. Just so you guys know, it's Big Baby Davis. You know, he's played in the NBA. He, went to LSU. He did his fucking thing.
Yeah, I did my thing.
He did his thing. So you're gonna have to Google him now because
I used to have the hoes too at the club and shit. You know me.
You're gonna have to Google him at this point because we done went all the way down the rabbit hole at this point and had no conversation about anything. So, but thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Make sure you stay tuned because I'm doing this shit every fucking week. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at downtherabbithole.tv. And Big Baby, your IG is was it
GB Baby Davis?
GB Baby Davis. Make sure you follow him. Keep updated with his cannabis stuff. You got a little clothing line too, right?
Yeah.
You got a little clothing line. Stay tuned with everything he's got going on. We are now on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you can't sit and watch a video, you can definitely listen to the audio on Podbean whenever you want. So check out my Instagram and make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow on YouTube. See you guys next week.